How will you survive without a paycheck, without a pay cut? Maybe you're in a job right now and you're thinking about quitting. Maybe you want to become a freelancer. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to travel the world just like me and be in amazing locations all the time. I ask myself these questions over and over again. What will I do? How will I make money? I need money. I am the sole provider. How will I survive? And so for the longest time, I stayed stuck in my job. But the good news is I got out, I escaped, and I learned 5 amazing secrets that I will share in this video and that hopefully will help you in not just deciding to quit, but also to actually quit the smart way, the fast way. I'm gonna wait 2-3 seconds so that you can hit that like button right below and maybe also the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Number 1, we need money. Let's discuss money right away. That is the one thing that was on my mind. It's the paycheck, the regular money income stream. So I started making money on the side. I started doing that while I was in my corporate job. So I made a video about my 7 online income streams as a beginner. I had no technical skills, no experience online. Here I was, 40 plus. Where do I start? How does this online world works? I didn't want any affiliates. I didn't want to invest. I didn't want a fancy website. By the way, about fancy websites, oh my goodness, I found the most amazing website, no hassle whatsoever. I'll put the link below. $99. Seriously, it saved my life. Anyway, but I didn't want to invest. I didn't want MLMs, network marketing. I didn't want any of that. I just wanted to have some money coming in, learning to dip my feet into the online world and see if I could actually make money online. And so that's how I started. I was bored in my job. I was sick and tired of working for a boss. I didn't want to be that automated robot of going through the day. So I learned by trying and testing online ways to make money. I learned what I liked. I learned what I didn't like. I learned what I was good at. Things that I started doing was teaching. I started teaching English. I started teaching foreign languages. Trust me, I didn't have any degree or any certificate or whatsoever in teaching languages, but I did. There are websites you can find. Do your research. I started proofreading, translating, things that I no longer do. In the beginning, I was earning, I think, $11 an hour. Crazy. But I was still in my job, so who cared? I still had the paycheck coming in, and that's what I want you to understand. You can't just leap. You can't just jump without a parachute. You can't just quit. You need to make sure you know how to make money and how to make money coming in. If you're not sure what your sweet spot is, what you can actually monetize, because hey, people are like, oh, follow your heart and follow your passion. Don't do that, because how is your passion making money? How is your love of drawing or painting or cooking or singing, how is that gonna monetize? How is that gonna make you money? So I made a PDF, a download, you can check it below, and it's about finding that sweet spot between the 3 circles, the passion, the talent, and the mission. But you can find out more about that. I'm just gonna jump into number 2. Number 2 is stop comparing yourself and start being inspired. What do I mean? If you keep comparing yourself to the Joneses and thinking, hey, they're so much better than me. Ooh, they have it all. Or he or she is so lucky and he has that or she has that and I don't. You will bring yourself down and you will stop everything and it will block you and limit you and you will stay in your job. What do you choose? I want you to stop comparing, but I do want you to look at others. How? How is this different? You can compare yourself, look at others and think, they have that and I don't. But you can also look at somebody else and be inspired and say, they have that, so can I. How can I achieve what they have? That's what I mean with getting inspired. So instead of comparing, being discouraged, I want you to look at others and be inspired. Stop every comparison that brings you down. Ignore that. Ignore looking at your neighbors. Ignore thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. Start watering your grass and start planting the seeds in your garden so that they can grow. So again, go back to that sweet spot PDF and what are your talents? What are your skills? What are you good at? So if that makes sense so far, please, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button. And there's also a little thanks button. Have you clicked that already? You're free to do so. Number 3 is saving money. Yes, you need to save money. Here's the thing. You are used to your paycheck coming in. You are used to that lifestyle. You are used to that money. So if you leave that, you have to make sure you have a buffer, not just an emergency fund. Let's not even think about the disasters that can happen, but yes, you need an emergency fund, which is just for that, for emergencies. But you also need to save money, because if you start your own business, if you start freelancing, if you start as, an online business, you will not have month by month the same income coming in. So those months where you have less money coming in, you can tap into that saving fund. It's a buffer. It's not just an emergency fund, it's a buffer. So how can you start saving? You can start saving by at least 10%. If more, the better. Try to save at least 6 months of your normal expenditures, okay? So try to save 10%, but more is better. Now, having said that, I jump into number 4, because number 4 is spend less. How can you save more? By spending less. I want you to make an audit of all of your expenses. What are your subscriptions? What are you maybe subscribing to magazine, online softwares, Netflix, other TV subscriptions, food coming in, clothing, specific brands, going out for food, going out shopping, going out for drinks, all of that. Audit that, and then ask yourself, do I need all of that? Can you maybe for 6 months spend less on that? I did that. I was working in my corporate job. The money was coming in. I was saving money. I was making money on the side, and I spend less. Why? Because I wanted to put in the effort. I wanted to grow my business. I didn't go out anymore, or really little. I stopped, I didn't order food. I looked at my subscriptions. I didn't care about TV. I wanted to study. I wanted to learn. I wanted to know how I could make more money online so that I can leave my job quicker. But hey, if I wear the same thing every day, who cares? Just look in your wardrobe and use things the same again. Why do you need new clothes? It's more money that you're spending. So it's the food, the clothing, maybe rent. Maybe you can downsize. Maybe you can rent a smaller place. Maybe you can move in with somebody else. I don't know what your situation is, but think about it. Think how you can spend less. Be creative, but you can only do so when you start tracking your expenses, because a lot of the times we're not even aware of how much money we are actually spending. Before I dive into my favorite bonus secret, I want to make you aware of this one, and that is freedom. Freedom. Yes, out of, you escaped a job, you escaped the rat race, and freedom is out there. Yes, I feel like I have freedom right now. I have to be honest with you. But here's the but. The big secret and lesson learned is that freedom comes with loneliness. Are you able to be on your own? Know thyself and know if you can handle that. What do I mean by that? Because when you're working a job, you have structure, you have schedules, you have meetings, you have a boss giving you directions, you have colleagues, you have, you know your routine, you know when to get in, you know what to do all day, every day. When you leave your job, as much as you hate the boss or you don't like it, you don't like the colleagues, you don't like all the meetings and the schedules and the structure, as much as you didn't like that, can you handle doing all of that on your own? Because you will be on your own. Do you have the discipline to get out of bed in the morning, to structure your day, to make your own schedule, to be disciplined, to get your work done? Last but not least, this is my very favorite bonus secret and lesson learned from quitting my job. Believe in yourself. Believe in thyself. Believe in yourself. I cannot repeat that enough. What do I mean? If you don't trust and if you don't believe that you are going to make it, nothing will happen. You have to believe in yourself 1000%, no matter what everybody else is saying. Life will challenge you. Life will happen. Life will test you. Circumstances happen. Fear creeps up. That's the biggest one. The fear of what is going to happen, the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of other people's opinions. It's so easy to be motivated one day and then boom, fall back the next. It's so easy to go backwards 2 steps before you can even move 1 step forward. Okay, so I want you to believe in yourself, because this is huge. This is something I work on with my clients all the time, and once they really understand it, boom, skyrocketing to the future and the desire and the vision that they have. So you need faith over fear. You need to believe in yourself, trust in yourself, have that vision in front of you. What is your goal? And no matter what everybody else is saying, ignore it. ignore it. I made other videos just about this. I will link it below, and I will link the most important ones below, and I will also make them pop up here right next at the end of this video. If you leave your job, if you have a dream, if you want to achieve something, no matter what your goal is, believe in yourself, and every day persist in that belief. Write it down, write affirmations like, I can do this, I got this, and then write your goal. I can be an influencer, I can be a YouTuber, I can earn 10K a month, I can earn 1 million a year, I can what is your goal? Say like, I am doing this, I am this person, I am creating. Your future is who you are right now. What you think and what you believe right now is the exact future you are attracting and you are creating. So what you believe right now, I'm not good enough, I can't, I'll never leave my job. That was my belief for the longest time, and that got me stuck in my job. So the secret is, the strangest secret, it's also from Earl Nightingale, the strange secret. Listen to that. Your attitude, your belief. It's Bob Proctor. It's all of these programs that I followed to really get it, to really get like, look, if I don't believe in myself, nothing's going to happen. So no matter what the whole wide world around you says, you've got to believe and trust in yourself that you are going to achieve your goal no matter what. Start taking action today. I am a success. I am a manifestor. I am happy and free. I am achieving my goal. And now go to the next videos that are going to pop up, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.